Welcome back to the channel, where small coins can mean big fortunes. Today's spotlight is on the top 7 most valuable and most expensive U.S. coin and most beautiful United States of America Jefferson nickel, a seemingly common piece that hides jaw-dropping value for those lucky enough to spot it in pristine condition. With its Denver D mint mark, sharp Monticello detail, and the elusive full steps variety, this nickel has shocked the coin world by fetching thousands at auction. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover why this old coins could be your ticket to an unexpected payday. Let's get started. First up in the 1984 D Monticello Thomas Jefferson 5-cent piece from the Denver Mint. At first glance, it may appear to be just another nickel from the 1980s, a period when millions of coins flowed into circulation. But for seasoned collectors and sharp-eyed newcomers, this coin carries a reputation for being one of the rarest and most desirable finds of its year, especially in pristine, high-grade condition. It's a reminder that not all valuable coins are old. Sometimes, even relatively modern issues hide extraordinary worth. The 1984 D. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver facility during a decade when coin production was booming, yet quality control inconsistencies created opportunities for standout rarities. The Denver Mint's D mark, placed just to the right of Jefferson's bust, became a subtle yet important detail that distinguishes this variety. This year's mintage exceeded 600 million, but the vast majority of these coins entered circulation and suffered from the wear, nicks, and scratches of everyday use. What makes the 1984 D special in the collector world isn't just its age, it's the survival rate of flawless or near-flawless examples, which is surprisingly low. What elevates this nickel above the crowd are its sharp design elements and the potential for rare die varieties. The obverse still showcases Felix Schlag's enduring portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse presents the Monticello building in crisp architectural detail. Some 1984 D nickels exhibit unusually strong strikes, bold steps on Monticello's staircase, known as full steps, and immaculate luster, features that are highly sought after by grading experts. These full steps examples, where each step is sharply defined without breaks, are incredibly scarce and can push the coin's value into extraordinary territory. Rarity, as always, comes down to condition. A circulated 1984 D nickel might only be worth face value, but in uncirculated grades, especially MS65 or higher, it can command serious money. Coins with full steps designation have been known to sell for between $1,000 and $5,000, depending on the grade and market demand. At the very top end, exceptional specimens with impeccable surfaces and perfect strikes have shattered price expectations at auctions, proving that even a coin less than half a century old can rival the value of some 19th century pieces. For collectors hunting a 1984 D, the search often begins with high-quality rolls, old bank stock, or mint sets from the 1980s. The key is patience and an eagle eye. Look for minimal contact marks, strong luster, and, if possible, full steps detail on the reverse. It's also essential to verify authenticity and grade through reputable third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC, as these certifications not only protect your investment, but also boost the coin's resale potential. Avoid heavily circulated examples unless you're simply building a date set. This is a coin where top condition is everything. Market strategy plays a big role in securing one at a reasonable price. While auction houses and major coin shows can yield high-grade examples, they often come with competitive bidding. Online platforms can offer opportunities, but the buyer must tread carefully, inspecting photos and seller reputations. Networking with other collectors, joining coin clubs, and building relationships with reputable dealers can often open doors to coins before they hit the open market. Sometimes, the best finds come from quiet, private transactions rather than public bidding wars. Imagine pulling a coin from your pocket that most people would overlook, only to find out it's a rare gem worth more than your monthly paycheck. That's the magic of the 1984 D. Jefferson nickel. In high grades, this unassuming 5-cent piece transforms into a collector's dream, blending history, artistry, and serious market demand. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin journey, this is one coin you won't want to ignore. And here's the best part. These nickels are still out there, hiding in coin jars, old bank rolls, and forgotten collections. Every time you check your change, you could be holding a piece of American minting history that commands four figures in the right condition. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to spot the difference between a common nickel and a high-value treasure. In the end, the 1984 Monticello Jefferson nickel stands as a modern treasure in American numismatics, proof that value is not solely determined by age, but by a perfect storm of condition, rarity, and collector demand. Its gleaming surfaces, sharp architectural details, and elusive full steps make it a striking addition to any serious collection. Whether you're chasing it for its visual appeal, its historical connection to the Denver Mint, or its remarkable investment potential, this nickel embodies the thrill of the hunt and the satisfaction of owning a piece of American coinage history that few can boast. Next up in the 1990 United States Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel is far from your average 5-cent coin. Struck at the Denver Mint, this particular nickel has developed a reputation for commanding astonishing prices in today's numismatic market, especially in pristine condition. While most 1990 nickels found in circulation hold little more than face value, select high-grade examples and rare die varieties have reached prices in the thousands, making it one of the most sought-after late 20th century Jefferson nickels. For serious collectors, its blend of historical charm, subtle design nuances, and scarcity in top condition has turned it into a modern collectible powerhouse. The 1990 nickel was produced during a period of high mintage, with hundreds of millions struck. Yet, its historical context is tied to a transitional era for U.S. coinage. By the early 90s, advanced minting technology was improving quality, but die deterioration and planchet flaws still occurred, leading to unique and valuable errors. The Denver Mint's D mint mark, located on the obverse to the right of Jefferson's portrait, identifies its origin and holds particular significance for collectors hunting for specific varieties. The Monticello reverse design by Felix Schlag had already become iconic, but in 1990, certain strike characteristics and minting anomalies gave the coin an unexpected edge in collectability. One reason the 1990 stands out is its exceptional potential in high mint state grades. Coins graded MS67 and above are remarkably scarce, as minor handling marks, bag abrasions, and weak strikes often kept most examples below premium thresholds. Add in rare full steps varieties, where every step of the Monticello is clearly defined, and you have a nickel that can leap from pocket change status to an auction star. Certain examples with perfect luster, sharp strike details, and flawless surfaces have fetched between $1,000 and $5,000 in recent years, an extraordinary leap for a coin just over 3 decades old. Its rarity is not simply a matter of low mintage, but of condition rarity. While millions were made, very few survived in untouched, near-perfect condition. Coins that avoided circulation and remained in original mint rolls or sealed sets stand the best chance of reaching these elite grades. Full steps examples from 1990 are notoriously challenging, making them one of the most prized targets in Jefferson nickel series collecting. The difference in value between a standard MS65 and a flawless MS67 Plus full steps can be staggering, sometimes exceeding tenfold. For collectors aiming to add this gem to their holdings, the strategy is all about patience and precision. Focus on coins with blazing mint luster, no distracting marks, and crisp detail on Jefferson's hair and the Monticello steps. Third-party grading services like PCGS and NGC are essential for authenticating top-tier examples, as they confirm both the grade and the coveted full steps designation. Searching through old bank rolls, estate collections, or unsearched dealer stock can occasionally yield a surprise find, but for the best quality, auctions and reputable dealers are the surest routes. Market performance for the 1990 nickel has been steadily strong, driven by both dedicated Jefferson nickel specialists and broader U.S. coin collectors looking for modern rarities. While circulated examples may never exceed face value, certified high-grade full steps coins continue to see strong bidding wars. Price records have been set repeatedly in recent years, reinforcing the coin's reputation as a sleeper rarity. From the modern era, its combination of historical design, minting intrigue, and scarcity in perfect form has solidified its status as an investment-worthy collectible. The appeal of the 1990 D. Jefferson nickel also lies in its ability to bridge generations of collectors. For those who grew up in the 1990s, it carries a nostalgic charm, representing pocket change from their childhood that now holds potential hidden wealth. For newer collectors, it's a perfect example of why every coin, no matter how recent, deserves a closer look. This crossover appeal keeps demand strong, as the coin attracts not just Jefferson nickel enthusiasts, but also investors who recognize the market's growing interest in modern high-grade rarities that in the end, adding a 1990 D. Monticello nickel in exceptional condition to your collection is more than just a purchase. It's a strategic move. It blends aesthetic beauty, scarcity, and a proven track record of market performance into one compact piece of history. For those lucky enough to find or acquire one of these gems, it's both a tangible link to America's numismatic heritage and a small, shining asset with the potential to grow in value. This is the kind of coin that turns a casual collector into a dedicated treasure hunter, forever reminding them that sometimes the most valuable finds are hiding in plain sight. Ultimately, the 1990 D. Monticello Jefferson nickel represents more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a testament to how quality and rarity can transform even a common-date coin into a numismatic treasure. It offers collectors the thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of owning a visually striking piece of U.S. history, and the potential for meaningful financial appreciation. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, this nickel proves that modern coins still hold the power to surprise, delight, and inspire. Next up in the 1986 D. United States Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel is one of those fascinating coins that quietly hides in plain sight, yet carries a story that can surprise even the most experienced collectors. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin bears the distinctive D. Mint mark on the obverse, just to the right of Jefferson's portrait. At first glance, it may seem like just another circulating nickel from the mid-1980s, but for those who know what to look for, certain high-grade examples of this coin can command truly impressive prices on the market today. The year 1986 was a transitional time in U.S. coinage history. While the design of the Jefferson nickel had remained consistent since 1938, advances in minting technology during the 1980s were beginning to produce coins with sharper details and more consistent strikes. Denver's production that year exceeded hundreds of millions, meaning most 1986 D nickels entered circulation and quickly developed wear from everyday use. This makes the survival of coins in pristine, untouched condition exceptionally rare, especially in the highest grading tiers like MS66 and above. The design itself is a nod to American heritage and craftsmanship. Felix Schlag's portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse captures the founding father's calm dignity, while the reverse showcases the iconic Monticello estate in fine architectural detail. On certain high-quality 1986 D strikes, you can see the clean, crisp lines of Monticello's steps and windows, a sharpness often lost in lower-grade examples. This combination of historical imagery and fine engraving is part of what continues to draw collectors to the series. Rarity for the 1986 D nickel is not in its basic existence. Millions were made, but in its condition rarity. Coins with full steps on Monticello's staircase, a grading designation known as full steps, are highly sought after. Only a small fraction of 1986 D nickels exhibit this feature due to strike quality and wear from circulation. Collectors know that these sharply struck examples, particularly those graded MS66 FS or higher, are extremely difficult to find and can fetch prices ranging from $1,000 to $5,000 at auction, depending on eye appeal and the intensity of the strike. For collectors hoping to add this coin to their holdings, the best strategy is to focus on quality over quantity. Seek out coins certified by trusted grading companies like PCGS or NGC, and pay close attention to the clarity of Monticello's steps, the luster of the fields, and the absence of distracting marks. Patience is key. While you might encounter many average circulated examples, those in gem condition are worth waiting and paying a premium for. Estate sales, specialized coin shows, and reputable online auctions are often the most fruitful hunting grounds. Another tip is to be aware of counterfeit or altered coins. While nickels are not as frequently faked as gold or silver coins, the market for high-grade examples has made even base metal rarities a target for tampering. Always compare potential purchases with verified examples, and don't be afraid to walk away if something seems off. The value of a coin is not just in its metal, but in its authenticity and verified provenance. What makes the 1986 D nickel even more intriguing is how it challenges the perception of value in modern coinage. Many collectors overlook coins from the 1980s, assuming that their high mintage numbers make them worthless. Yet, the 1986 D proves that condition scarcity can transform a common date into a numismatic prize. The thrill for many is in spotting a seemingly ordinary nickel in an old coin jar, only to discover it has the razor-sharp details, booming luster, and minimal contact marks that place it in elite company. It's a reminder that in coin collecting, the devil is in the details, and those details can mean the difference between pocket change and a four-figure treasure. Interestingly, market trends for the 1986 D nickel have shown steady growth over the last decade. While demand for some modern coins fluctuates, the Jefferson series continues to enjoy a loyal collector base, and the scarcity of top-grade examples keeps competition fierce. This coin often sees spirited bidding wars at auction, especially when a full steps example appears. Dealers have also reported that high-grade 1986 D nickels are quickly snapped up when offered, reinforcing the idea that demand currently outweighs supply. This sustained interest points to long-term investment potential for those willing to secure one while prices are still within reach. Ultimately, the 1986 D Monticello nickel is more than just a high-grade rarity. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of U.S. coinage and the keen eye of the collector who recognizes hidden value. Its story is one of survival against the odds, craftsmanship preserved through decades, and the ongoing chase for perfection in the numismatic world. Whether you are drawn to its historical context, its design beauty, or the investment possibilities it offers, this coin stands as a shining example of why collecting is as much about passion as it is about profit. Owning one is not just an addition to a collection. It's a piece of American history in your hands. In the end, the 1986 D Monticello nickel embodies the perfect blend of historical resonance, aesthetic appeal, and market scarcity in high grades. It tells a story of American design continuity, the minting practices of the 1980s, and the thrill of discovering a true gem among millions of ordinary coins. For collectors, owning one is not just about the investment potential. It's about preserving a piece of numismatic history that bridges the gap between the everyday pocket change of the past and the highly prized treasures of the present. Next up in the 1989 D United States Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel with the Denver Mint mark, a coin that has transformed from a simple piece of change into a symbol of rarity and value. While millions were struck, a select few have achieved legendary status due to their exceptional quality, flawless strikes, and pristine preservation. For both seasoned numismatists and newcomers to the hobby, this particular nickel offers a fascinating mix of history, artistry, and investment potential. The story of the 1989 D nickel begins at the Denver Mint, a facility long known for its precision and production of circulating coinage. That year, the United States was experiencing economic growth, technological advancements, and an evolving cultural landscape, and the Jefferson nickel was still a daily staple in pockets across the country. Designed originally in 1938 by Felix Schlag, the coin maintained its timeless portrayal of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the iconic Monticello building on the reverse. However, within the large mintage of 1989, certain coins emerged with extraordinary characteristics: perfect luster, razor-sharp details, and flawless surfaces that set them apart. What truly makes the most valuable 1989 D nickel special is their combination of visual perfection and rarity in high grades. Ordinary circulated examples may only be worth their face value, but specimens graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services become incredibly scarce. Such coins display shimmering mint brilliance, crisp design features, and no visible wear or handling marks. In addition, minor die variations or striking anomalies can further increase a coin's desirability, giving sharp-eyed collectors the chance to own something truly unique within this date and mint mark. Rarity in numismatics often isn't about how many coins were minted, it's about how many have survived in exceptional condition. For the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel, the combination of heavy circulation, storage conditions, and the handling practices of the time means that only a handful of pristine examples remain. Coins that have been perfectly preserved from the moment they left the mint, often sealed away in protective holders, are the ones that capture the top prices at auction. This scarcity in high grades is what pushes market values well beyond expectations, making them prized possessions for competitive collectors. In today's active coin market, the value of a 1989 D. Jefferson nickel varies dramatically depending on condition. While circulated coins might fetch only a few cents above face value, a certified example in MS-66 condition can sell for several $100s. The finest known pieces in MS-67 or better, especially those with exceptional eye appeal, have been known to command between $1,000 and $5,000. These high-grade examples are coveted not only for their beauty but also for their rarity, as the number of coins meeting such stringent grading standards is extremely limited. For collectors eager to acquire this elusive treasure, success lies in careful research and patience. The best finds often come from original mint sets, untouched rolls, or reputable auction houses specializing in certified coins. Ensuring authenticity is paramount. Always purchase from trusted dealers and look for coins graded by respected third-party services like PCGS or NGC. Pay close attention to strike quality, luster, and surface preservation, as these are the qualities that can turn an ordinary nickel into a record-breaking specimen. Staying informed on current market trends will also help buyers time their acquisitions wisely. Ultimately, the 1989 D. Monticello Jefferson nickel stands as more than just a small piece of metal. It's a tangible connection to American history, artistry, and the thrill of the hunt. Its combination of classic design, minting excellence, and scarcity in pristine condition ensures it remains a gem in any collection. For those fortunate enough to own one of the finest examples, it's not just a coin, it's a conversation piece, a historical artifact, and a potential long-term investment, embodying the very essence of why people fall in love with coin collecting in the first place. Next up in the world of U.S. coin collecting, few pieces from the 1980s stand out quite like the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel. Struck at the historic Philadelphia Mint, this unassuming 5-cent coin has become a fascinating prize for collectors who understand the subtle magic of rarity, condition, and historical significance. While millions were minted, a select few high-grade survivors have achieved astonishing values, transforming a common pocket change design into a coveted numismatic treasure. This is the story of how an everyday nickel became one of the most sought-after Jefferson coins from its era. The year 1981 was a transitional period in U.S. coinage history. The Philadelphia Mint was still producing Jefferson nickels without the P mint mark on the obverse, a detail that would change in 1980 for other denominations, but not yet for the nickel. These coins were struck on standard copper nickel-clad planchets, but the economic conditions of the early 1980s and the heavy use of nickels in circulation meant that most examples quickly became worn. For collectors today, finding an untouched, sharply struck 1981 P is a task that requires patience and sometimes deep pockets. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel retained its classic Monticello reverse in 1981, but sharp-eyed collectors know that not all strikes are equal. The Philadelphia Mint's dies from that year show subtle variations in detail, particularly in Jefferson's hair and the steps of Monticello. Full steps examples, where all 6 steps on Monticello are clearly defined, are especially rare for the 1981 P due to striking quality issues and die wear. This is one of the key factors that catapults some coins from being worth a few cents to commanding thousands of dollars at auction. Condition plays a massive role in determining value, and for the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel, pristine mint state examples are exceedingly difficult to find. Circulation, where was rapid, and storage methods in the early 1980s weren't always optimal for preserving luster. Coins graded MS66 or higher by professional grading services are the true standouts, and when combined with the elusive full steps designation, they can break into impressive price ranges. Even the difference between a coin with 5 visible steps and one with all 6 can mean hundreds or thousands more in market value. The rarity of high-grade 1981 P nickels is further amplified by the lack of collector hoarding during the year of issue. Unlike coins from the 1950s or earlier, there was no mass saving of rolls or bags from 1981, which means most of the mintage saw heavy circulation. Today, gem-quality survivors often emerge from old mint sets or lucky finds in inherited collections. This scarcity drives bidding wars when top-tier examples appear on the market, especially among Jefferson specialists. Market values for the finest known examples are nothing short of eye-opening. While average circulated 1981 P nickels may only fetch face value, certified full steps coins in MS66 or MS67 can command between $1,000 and $5,000, depending on eye appeal and competition among bidders. In fact, some record-setting auction results have proven that passionate collectors will pay a premium for coins that combine exceptional strike quality, pristine surfaces, and strong luster. It's a vivid reminder that even modern coins can achieve classic coin prices when the right factors align. For those hoping to add a 1981 P. Jefferson nickel to their collection, strategy is everything. The first rule is to focus on quality. Look for coins with sharp detail, clean fields, and no distracting marks. Full steps examples should be a priority if budget allows, as they hold the most long-term investment potential. Certified coins from trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC provide reassurance of authenticity and condition, which is vital when dealing with high-value modern nickels. Hunting for this coin can be both thrilling and challenging. Coin shows, reputable online auctions, and established dealers are prime hunting grounds, though many collectors have also had success searching through older mint sets from the early 1980s. Patience is essential. The best examples appear sporadically, and rushing into a purchase can lead to overpaying for a subpar coin. Networking with fellow collectors and dealers can open doors to opportunities before they hit the open market. What makes the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel so exciting is the way it blends history, artistry, and market intrigue. It's not just a coin. It's a survivor from a time when the nickel was still a workhorse of everyday commerce. Yet it now sits in a class with much older and rarer coins thanks to its scarcity in top grades. Its understated elegance and the challenge of finding a truly exceptional example give it lasting appeal among numismatists. Collectors who own a top-grade 1981 P often speak of the pride in securing one, knowing that its value lies not only in the price tag, but in the story behind it. This coin bridges the gap between everyday currency and rare collectible, offering a tangible link to America's early 1980s economic climate, the artistry of Felix Schlag's enduring design, and the minting challenges that shaped its scarcity. It's a conversation starter, a historical artifact, and a symbol of what's possible when patience and expertise meet opportunity. The Jefferson Nickel series continues to gain respect in the numismatic world. The 1981 P stands out as a modern-era benchmark for rarity in superb condition. For investors, it's a chance to own a piece with genuine growth potential. For historians, it's a preserved chapter of U.S. coinage. And for hobbyists, it's an irresistible quest. No matter the reason for pursuing it, this nickel has earned its place among the most desirable modern coins, proving that even a modest 5-cent piece can command attention, admiration, and a place of honor in the finest collections. In the end, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is proof that greatness in coin collecting isn't always about age or precious metal content. Sometimes, it's about the perfect combination of condition, rarity, and story. Whether you're a seasoned Jefferson series specialist or a casual collector drawn to a fascinating challenge, this coin offers both historical charm and serious investment potential. It stands as a testament to the idea that even the humblest coin in your change can be a hidden gem worth thousands.